You don't just beat Canelo on the cards, man. But nah, I just finished watching Canelo versus Triple G Part 2. Really good fight. Like, genuinely an excellent fight. Excuse my voice, I am feeling a bit under the weather. But after finally getting to watch it full, I didn't get to watch it live. I was streaming it, and it wasn't good enough for me to really give thoughts on it. But somebody posted it on YouTube, and I caught it this morning. And I wanted to give you my thoughts on it. And my primary thought is that it was a really, really, really good fight. As far as the story of the fight, if you could think back to when Canelo fought Austin Trout, I had Trout winning a lot of the rounds. Because Canelo, while he was never really in danger, he wasn't throwing punches. And Trout was throwing punches that didn't really hurt him, but he was kind of racking up points. Now take that fight and say that Canelo fought like in this Triple G fight. Canelo was throwing a lot more shots, and Triple G was throwing a lot of pot shots. And I think it comes down to what you prefer more. A bunch of little shots to the more meaningful shots. And without a shadow of a doubt, Canelo threw the more meaningful shots in this fight. Very, very close fight. And I'm going to go through my rounds right quick, and just so you can see how close I had this fight going. So I actually gave the first 2 rounds to Canelo. Competitive rounds, but I gave him to Canelo with his more meaningful shots. The 3rd round I gave to Triple G. The 4th round I gave to Canelo, but I had a little asterisk here. This was one of those rounds that could have went either way. Like if you'd have said it was a tie, I would have even accepted that. But I ended up giving it to Canelo. Very slight. Just remember that. Round 5 I gave to Triple G. Round 6 and 7 I gave to Canelo. And then, surprisingly, rounds 8 through 12 I gave to Triple G. Now before you say that that sounds like a washout, rounds 9 and 10 I had little asterisks by. Those 2 rounds are rounds, while I gave them to Triple G, I do think they could have went either way. So, based on my original scoring, I actually had Triple G winning 7 rounds to 5. But, with these 3 swing rounds, it is possible that this fight could have been a draw, or this fight could have had Canelo winning, in a real close fight. That's how close this fight was. But just to say my initial scoring of the fight, I did have Triple G winning 7 rounds to 5. This was an excellent fight, and Canelo got the decision. And I was talking with a friend last night about it, and it sounded like it might have been another one of those robberies, because Canelo definitely had judges in his pocket. He is, even though he's a good fighter, he has insurance. When he got a draw by one of the judges against Mayweather, it almost made my mind explode, because he didn't even touch Mayweather in the fight. But this particular fight, this is what the first fight maybe should have been, but regardless, both guys fought better. Like I said, I had Triple G coming on very strong, in the second half of the fight. Really winning all but one of the rounds on my scorecard, but having 2 close rounds. And all of these rounds, pretty much all of them was competitive, especially the rounds that I scored for Triple G. There's very few rounds that I had Triple G super clearly winning. Canelo was in there every round, and you know, you could see by the end of the fight, Triple G was pretty busted up. But I did have him winning. I also had him winning the first fight. But to be fair, based on those rounds that I marked as pretty much swing rounds, you could have made a case for a tie or a case for Canelo winning a close fight. So I'm gonna say no robbery. I wouldn't mind seeing it again. I mean, I'm kind of surprised I'm saying that, but that was a very, very, very good fight. Probably one of the best performances I've seen from Canelo. As for Triple G, if he don't fight Canelo again, I'm not sure what his next step is going to be. But regardless, both guys showed that they are really good fighters. And there are some really good fighters waiting in the rings to take them on. But without a shadow of a doubt, if you fight Canelo Alvarez, you better be about knocking him out. Because you're not going to get it on the judge cards. But for this particular fight, the scores, I think, are fair based on what you look for round to round. Even though I had Triple G winning, it's possible that I could see the scores being what they were on the judges' scorecards. Anyways, I just wanted to give my thoughts on Canelo versus Triple G2. Excellent fight. Check it out when you can. And until next time, peace.
I want you to pick his jabs. When he throws a jab, parry it away and you'll catch it.